Hi everyone, it's Rhonda. Welcome back to my channel. I did finish one of my custom orders. I can talk. And I don't know if she watches or not, but I thought I was making her one of my flip journals that's really big. But the one that she requested was just a little bit smaller. So this is hers. And this is some antique French little pages, book pages that I just added an image to, and a little cluster. And here's a tuck. I need to add something in there. And I'll just go through it quickly. Places for her to journal. Another little tuck. Some antique book pages. And another tuck. And then you flip it over, and this is the other side. And yeah, I'm real happy with the way it turned out. And I love that each journal maker does their own style, and lots of places for her to write if that's what she chooses. And I love tucking in these little flips, little booklets. And then this one, pocket. I did make a little scrap holder. The pocket's kind of tight, sorry. And then this is another little booklet in this tuck. And then that's it. Then you flip to the other side. So this is for Sally, and I hope she likes it. And I've been working on this custom order, just a remake of a little booklet that I sold, a little journal recently. And so I thought I'd be adding a few things to it. This is Roxy Creations, Rachel Papers. I was just thinking how I recognize some digital paper makers right away. It just depends on what the image is. Trying to get these in my shop this week. That looks good there, but I believe I should fussy cut. And I am not the best at it, but I'll do my best. I need something to hold that page so I don't forget that page. So anyway, had a great weekend. Have my dinner all planned out. What I make is, when I found the recipe on Instagram, it's a lasagna, but instead of the long lasagna noodles, you use penne, P-E-N-N-E, penne pasta noodles. And then you do your baking dish, you know, you layer, you know, just like you would with regular lasagna. You layer, it calls for a meaty spaghetti sauce. What I do is I use crushed, hope you don't mind if I'm telling you this recipe, but it is so delicious. And as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to go start it. You use crushed tomatoes and garlic and whatever you put in your spaghetti sauce. But the thing is, it has to be very thick. So I always use ground meat, chopped very finely, and it's a thick sauce. I know there's an Italian name for it. I just can't think of it at the moment. And so then you layer in your baking dish the thick meat sauce, and then you put, you cook your penne pasta, and you put it in a bowl, and then you add ricotta cheese, you add mozzarella cheese, you know, any Italian cheese that you want, and Parmesan. You need Parmesan. And so then you layer that mixture on top of the sauce, more penne pasta, more sauce, penne pasta, more sauce. And then you add shredded mozzarella again, and put it in the oven, and it is delicious. It's just a different version of lasagna. And I love it so much. I try not to make this recipe too often. Sorry, I'm just trying to find, I think I want her there, but she's too big. Because I just love it too much, and I'm not happy until it's all gone. I love it. So did you all have a good weekend? We did. We had dinner with our closest friends. They used to absolutely live around the corner. Just walk out of our house and down the street, and there they were. And they moved, but that's okay. They live closer to our favorite pizza joint, that brick oven pizza. I must be hungry. I keep talking about food. So we end up playing cards and eating pizza, delicious pizza, and had a good time. Gotta have friends. And her name is Gail, and she sells on eBay, and she is so good at it. She is, you know, she was new at it and was asking me all these questions when she started, knowing that I sold online. And I told her, I said, well, you know, here's the basics, and she just took off. She did very well. Seems like I cut the little puppy off that was there, but that's okay. But she sells a lot of collectible things, and she ships all over the world. She told me she ships to Japan and Europe, and you know, it's funny because we want their things and they want our things. Cultural differences, huh? There we go. I know I have this here for a reason. Oh, we must cover up those ugly guys. No ugly people in my journals. Let me put this on till I find something. So that's what we did for the weekend. Actually, that might fit there if I trim it. Shaha. And then I bought things for our pool because that season will be here before we know it. And I got to get a little bit more sun. It's not good for aging skin, but I try to protect myself. I got that. That's what's going on there. And then I'm going to try to get these in the shop, my Etsy shop, this week. Probably Friday. I tend to list things on Friday. So just keep your eyes open. There, I feel better now. Those guys are covered up. I gotta put something there. And that doesn't seem. We can put. I'm just thinking that's better. Yeah, because that's part of another image and you can't see it. I didn't think about that when I added that page, but everything can be fixed. Not the end of the world. That like that and let it dry. And I do have some news, but I don't know if I'm able to share it, so I'm going to wait. It's exciting news. It's good, happy news. Sorry, I'm just cleaning up the scraps, getting them out of the way. What's nice about living here is there's no humidity. Things dry rather quickly. I mean, you can wash your hair in the summer, especially, and your hair's dry in 5 minutes. So, if you're a person that needs to style their hair, you better get that done because we hang out our swimming towels and the pool towels and our swimsuits, and they're dry in 5 minutes. It's crazy. There. You know, I see other people do that, like little fixes, and I did it. I did it. There. Okay. I can tell that's still a little wet. Might have to revisit that, as they say. But we're getting this little book done for my customer. Looks like I'm going to need more images, and I'm not really in the mood to fussy cut. I think she can go there. Oh! Speaking of drying out, this glue dries out real quick. What I found this weekend when I was creating in here was if you can't get your pen back in here, don't force it. You'll just bend the pen. Bend the pen. What you do is you just take this metal part off and run it through hot water. That's the best thing. Best thing to do. Not super happy about that, but and so I need a pocket badly. That would be a great place for a tuck. Let's see. Is she big enough? No. She's a little wide. Let me see. It doesn't go all the way to the top. Kind of want something that goes all the way to the top. So I will find something. And in the meantime, we'll just clip this there. And let that other section dry. But that's the progress I've made on that. What I'm going to show you is something that I found that I made for myself. It was my slow stitching attempt. It's a little fabric book. And I forgot that I had made this. And it has the little, fabric swatch here that I made with a little bit of antique paper. And just some things on here. That's bugging me. Yeah, it's just a little stitch book that I found that I made. And with Grace. Try to have Grace every day. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, I thought I'd lost that. So I might remake some of these little tiny things with slow stitching because I've gotten better at it. That was my first attempt. But anyway, a little rosebud from our garden. And we're finishing up our little custom orders. And it's Monday. I hope you have a great rest of your week. I will be back if I get everything listed in my Etsy shop so you guys can see it. And then you can go shopping. And then I have a secret, and I'll tell you that secret as soon as I'm told I can. I'm so excited. And I will be back later this week, I hope. Have a good day. Thanks for watching.